Alright, so today we're talking about social media. You've heard me talk about social media before on my channel a lot of times. But I think taking a spin on it with, when we relate it to our faith, our Christian faith, I think a lot of new things can be said. So I've tried to stop, going on social media a few times now. And every time that I got social media back, thinking that, maybe this time would be different. It wasn't. Every single time it wasted so much time in my life. I'll just find myself scrolling, just randomly scrolling. And if you have Instagram right now, you can know, they made some weird update where literally the home page, the home feed, will be filled with posts that aren't even people that you follow. It's literally the explore page. I can't even see any of people that I know. You just continue scrolling. You're trying to look for something, right? Trying to look for something interesting, and they show you one post. Bam! Oh, that's interesting. You scroll. It's boring. It's more interesting one again. That's how it works, right? It keeps you more engaged, keeps you on the platform for longer periods of time. And so, because of all these things, bro, that these people are coming up with to really hook us on these platforms, it just wastes so much time. Time is such an important asset, and man, we take it for granted. Not only does it waste our time, but I have a lot of friends who have used social media, right? And the things that are on social media, especially TikTok, right? Bro, there's some weird stuff on TikTok, and even on the explore pages of your Instagram feed, there's some weird stuff. You can have some temptations there, or you could just be feeding yourself garbage, little garbage, ruining your mental health, comparing yourself with others, looking for validation when you post. And sure, we can see the positive of being able to grow our business or spreading positivity on the platform, but is that worth it for all the negatives that social media holds? If we remove social media, not only do we gain so much more time, we can use this time to spend with God. We can read our Bible more, pray more, listen to God more. A lot of us were struggling with our faith because we don't have time, but yet we still spend a bunch of time on our phone. We go on the bloody toilet, we're looking on our phone. When we're eating, we're looking on our phone. Whenever we're sitting down or taking a break or resting, we're on our phones using social media and really mindlessly scrolling. So if social media is a bane to our mental health as well as our spiritual health, then why are we still using it? We should be, if something is in the way of us and our relationship with God, then we should be ruthlessly destroying it. You're coming up with all these dumb excuses oh, I'm able to contact people, or I'm able to see how my friends are doing on their posts, or I'm able to learn a bunch of stuff on these social platforms. These platforms have us so they hold us so hard that we literally come up with excuses like this, and we don't realize how, even though it's damaging our faith, we still try to make excuses so we can keep these apps. I'm still trying to, I still make excuses. I still try to come up with reasons for why I should keep my TikTok, why I should keep my Instagram. I come up with reasons oh, I'm able to reach more people, right, with my content. With TikTok, I was able to get this 21,000 view video, and I come continuously growing on that platform. In a few months, if I was able to continue doing it, we'd pop off on it, 100%. I have no doubt. But if it's causing me to sin because I am unable to spend time with God, because I'm wasting all my time away, then I think it's a simple answer. Yes, I should destroy it, and that's why I did delete them today. But it's crazy to think that I'm making this video and you're watching it, right? You're thinking about all the social medias that you use right now. You have a bunch of excuses right now, thinking yes, I should keep it. There's no doubt, there's no denying that social media has such a strong hold on us that it's so hard. Like we feel like we're missing out something when we leave the platforms. You know, it makes me angry, dude, and we should be angry. It's literally like it's such a deceiving thing that we aren't angry at this platform, at all these social medias. We try to protect it when it's really killing our faith in God. We don't prioritize God anymore, right? We prioritize our phone. We pick up our phone like the first thing in the morning. We go on social media. Oh, let's see what the new posts are, or the new notification. Oh, someone messaged me. Instead of going to God first, right up in the morning, wake up and pray, listen to His voice, try to hear, try to read the Bible, dive deep into that. None of us do that, right? We're so busy. So dumb. It really has us by the throat, and none of us realize it. And you're still like trying to make excuses to keep the platforms. You should be questioning yourself why you're trying to protect it. Question why you want to use it so much. Like, what is it? What part of it is good for you? So right now, I want to challenge you. If you're like wondering, if you're questioning, like you're like, I think social media is fine. Like, I think it's good for me. I want to challenge you, and I want you to delete all your social medias for 1 week. See if you can even last 1 week. When's the last time you didn't use this social media? Like, I want you to delete it for 7 days. Come back in 7 days and just like, tell me like what happened. I'm interested to know. How is your mental health? How is your spiritual health? What did you do with all the extra time now? I think it's time to get rid of these things that are holding us back from our potential. No longer protecting it, no longer making excuses. We'll get rid of it for good. Spend more time with God, because that's the important part, right? All these distractions are trying to get us away from that, from fulfilling our purpose. So it's up to you. I'm just here to speak some words, but at the end of the day, hopefully you can try out the 7 days of not using social media, and if you don't, it is what it is, bro. Like, continue using it then, whatever. That's it for me. See you next time, guys.